Hello and welcome. It's Michelle here, sharing all of my arty journey and progress and anything to do with art, really. So, today I wanted to share with you this beautiful book called Birds in Colour, and this is by Kriksis, and I was a Patreon for Kriksis for quite some time. I absolutely love her artwork. I have lots of prints because I was in the tier where you received a beautiful print each month, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing some Zoom sessions that she set up. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed all of that. And Kriksis actually did a Kickstarter for this particular book called Birds in Colour. And I just thought, now that I've received mine, I would give you a little bit of a flip through and a link to where you could purchase one for yourselves. It's a beautiful illustrative style, and Kriksis uses beautiful watercolors. Lots of them are handmade to do the illustrations, and the writing on the front is actually her writing. So she practiced doing lots of calligraphy because she wanted, it to have that special feel to it. And it's in gorgeous gold print, the Birds in Colour. This is a hardback book. It's A5, and look at the end papers. I mean, just the end papers are juicy because they're just her wonderful watercolours, and I believe they're watercolours that were used to paint the original artwork for this book. So obviously, because I was part of the Kickstarter, I've got this wonderful signed page. Isn't that just lovely? And look at this beautiful illustration here, and the depth with the flowers in the background being so much lighter and looking further away. Yeah, really, really pretty. And if we take a look at the contents, we can see that we've got a little introduction, and then we have all these beautiful birds with illustrations, but the writing tells you a little bit about the bird and Krixis's observations, the things that she's seen. So she has lots of bird feeders near her art, where she does her art. And yeah, she's observed a lot of these birds for herself, which I think makes it kind of special. So it's not a storybook, it's non-fiction. But yes, we've got 15. We've got 28 lovely birds that are in here to have a look at. And yeah, I just love seeing the artwork. And this is this is almost like a self-portrait, I think, of Krixis. Isn't that lovely, looking through the window, and there's the bird feeders and all the birds and the little paint palette. So yes, 28 British birds. She tells a little bit about who she is and how the book came to be. So her actual name is Christiana. I'm going to hope to say this. Let's see if we can get it right. Doroskonica. Doroskonica. Anyway, Christiana. But we all know her as Kriksis, because that's the name that she uses on her YouTube channel. She's originally from Latvia, and where she lives is on a farm with Cornish fields, basically, so in Cornwall. So yeah, there's a little bit about the artist here, which is rather nice to have as well. Oh wow, and this is how she started to be interested in the birds, and started coming up with the idea for the book and what prompts she would use for the book. So I just love the fact that there's all these little extra bits here, and this is her writing. So I think that's what's rather special. And then here we go into the first of the birds, the collared dove, and we've got these lovely swatches, which are the colours that we used, you know, to do the to paint with. And you've even got her little sketch there. And yeah, maybe I'll read this one to give you an idea. It says, last summer, a pair of collared doves flew to the bird feeding table next to my art studio corner. It was at a time when not a lot of birds knew about this place, so they flew here every day for a morning snack, brunch, and dinner. They got used to me painting in the background on the other side of the window. One day they introduced the spot to their offspring, and he moved the parents away so that he could eat alone, flapping his wings every time they came back, signalling that it's his time to eat, not theirs. I think when more house sparrows appeared, the collared doves decided to snack elsewhere, but I still see the same pair as residents on the farm, coming back once in a while. So I think that's rather lovely. It makes it so very personal, doesn't it? We've got the sand martin, beautiful blackbird. I really love that there's the little sketches and the swatches. I'm not going to do every one. Let's skip a few. There's the magpie. I see magpies and blackbirds. So there's going to be lots of birds that I also see, which I think is lovely. Oh, barn swallow. What have we got here? We've got the gold crest and the barn owl. Oh, there we go. There's a redwing, bullfinch, tawny owl, long-tailed tit. And we've got the jay. So you're kind of getting the idea here. And then there are some acknowledgements here, which is rather nice. So, oh, and look at that picture at the back. Yeah, just a little flick through. I don't want to spoil it for everybody. So I haven't done every single page, but I just really wanted to share that. And there's some gorgeous bookmarks here. And this is a lovely quote. I picked up watercolours and birds flew into my art. Isn't that lovely? So a little plug for Kriksis, who worked really, really hard on this, her first book. She has done illustrations, I believe, for other writers, but this is all her own work. And so I really just wanted to share that, basically. So yes, just a very quick video because mine has arrived and I wanted to share. So hope to see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay calm.